Welcome to the project demonstration of Google Assistant voice-based home automation system. So here we are going to send the voice commands from the mobile phone, and when we touch on this microphone, it will connect to the Google Assistant and it will start recording the voice. And the next step is it will convert that voice to the text, and the text will be sent to this NodeMCU, and the NodeMCU IP address we need to enter in this slot. And after receiving that particular string, it will extract that based on the conditions we have written in the embedded C language inside this NodeMCU. It will control the digital outputs. These four relays are connected to the four devices. So for demonstration, we are keeping the two bulbs and one DC fan. Another third wall will be connected to the TV or some other external fan. And here the DC motor will getting power supply from this 9 volts battery, and these two bulbs getting power supply from this 230 volts plug, and our NodeMCU along with relay board getting power supply from this 230 volts input and 5 volts DC output adapter. So once we on that, it start reading input from this particular application, and based on the string received, it will control the devices. So the strings are like switch on the light, switch off the light, and switch on the bed light, switch off the bed light, switch on the fan, switch on the table fan. So like that, light, bed light, fan, table fan. So there the four devices can be controlled, and also we can control the all devices at a time. Switch on the all devices, switch off the all devices. So these are the commands to control this 230 volts and DC loads here. This one is the breadboard to distribute this 5 volts power supply input to this board, and parallel distributing that to the NodeMCU as well as the relay board connection. So before demonstration, the very first step is we need to enable the hotspot in your phone, because through that hotspot data only this NodeMCU will be communicate. And for that, go to hotspot settings, configure the hotspot name to project 6192 without any space, without any capital letter. Password should be 123456789, and AP band should be 2.4 GHz. After configure this hotspot, on the hotspots and data, now on the power supply for the NodeMCU and to the loads section. Right. So once we switch on the power supply to the NodeMCU, there we can see one device is connected in your mobile phone. Click on that and click on this ESP. There we get the IP address. If you don't find this IP address in your mobile phone, directly go to the network analyzer application. There you can get the IP address of our ESP. So copy the IP address 192.168.85.66 and go to this application. So change that 85.66. That's enter. So now click on this. Switch on the light, switch on the bed light. So only bed light, not lights. Switch on the bed light, switch on the fan, switch on the table fan. So you can see the another relay card also switch it on. Switch off all devices. All devices will be switched off together. Switch on all devices. Right. So in this manner, based on the voice commands through the NodeMCU Wi-Fi communication, we can control the 230 volts devices. So this relay can be controlled 7 amps. Nothing but maximum 1000 watts load can be handled by this electromagnetic relays.